Hey everybody, welcome back to Victory Gardens by Rain. I am here in the car with my sweet husband and I am feeling some kind of way. It is wintertime and there's not a lot of color and I just really want to play in the dirt without it being a big huge project. And so Rick said that I could have a certain amount of money. What is that? $50. So $50, I want to set a goal of planting the 2 blue pots in front of the garden.
You said you wanted a project. You don't have to tell me details.
Okay, here we go. I'm always so taken aback by how God just designs food. You know, like everyone thinks flowers and plants are pretty, but food is gorgeous. And if I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna look at it and it's gonna be pretty. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have flowers and herbs everywhere, because I want joy. And because this is a place where you work hard, and if it's fun and you love it and you're spending time in it, and this is a place of worship for me, it's not hard work and it takes it all out. And so I think pretty food adds to that. Okay, we are here. We are at Home Depot. We live a little bit far from any kind of nursery, so this is the closest landscape place, nursery, plant place that we could get our hands on last minute spur of the moment challenge. So we're here. They don't really have a large selection, but let's just kind of see what they have. Already, I'm looking right here. I really like these topiaries. Spiral dwarf conica, but they don't look like they're in the best condition. But I do want something like this at the front of the house, where you drive into the driveway and then kind of flank the garage. What do you think about that? That'd look good, wouldn't it? I think so. Let's see, they have arborvitae. This is what I was saying that everybody was suggesting to plant along the fence line. You know, my sweet husband's my cameraman, so I'm talking to him. But what do you think? Do you like this texture? No, he's shaking his head. We have some trees. I don't really want to do a big tree and a planter. Let's go look and see what else they have. I'm really thinking that I want to do a planter, like a formal planter. See, they have color here, and this is pansies. And I already have a bunch of pansies at the house that I need to do something with. They just need to be fertilized. They don't have a lot of bloom like this. These are blooming a lot more than the ones that I have at the house. But we'll think about that. Love these. This is a variety, it's not on here, but it's like Beaconfield or something like that, and they are so pretty and so happy and definitely have a formal look. That's a maybe for sure. Juniper. I like how it looks formal. This type, I don't know that I want a juniper like this family, but in the, like when you're walking to the front door, you know, the brick wall beside the garage, I do want to put like some formal, very structured bushes there that don't get wide. These get, oop, no, those get way too big. 10 to 12 feet. Oh, look, they have blueberries. Oh, and they're budding up already. It's called Hello, Darling.
Hey.
Hi. This one is medium water, Early spring bloom for heavy 3 foot apart. So it says these low chill blueberries offer a compact dense habit, green summer leaves, and dark red leaves in the fall. They bloom early, followed by lots of sweet, large berries. That's gonna be pretty. Oh, this is the Little Miss Fig. Ooh, a fig tree in a planter. That would be fun. Let's see, how big does this get?
I'm a terrible cameraman. I just cut your head off.
Why did you cut my head off? This is 4 to 6 feet tall and then 3 to 4 feet wide. So that's Utah and
How tall is it?
4 to 6 feet wide. Or no, it's 4 to 6 feet tall and 3 to 4 feet wide.
So potentially me tall.
Yeah, potentially you tall. So between me and you tall. These are thornless blackberries. We have plenty of those, don't we, Dad?
Thornless? No, we don't.
Well, not thornless. Okay, so there's not much out here for a container. Let's go look inside. Okay, so now we're inside the little garden center area. It is pretty sparse. It's pretty sparse. I'm really not seeing anything that I'm super excited about. Well, we can tour it. We've got some, these are actually really cute. These are the little arborvitaes that are 2 foot tall and 2 foot wide, 2 to 4 foot tall and 2 to 4 foot wide. I like to use these in the landscape when I do design. They're just not hitting what I want to do right now. I do like that. That is very pretty.
Christmas is over.
This is a dwarf Alberta spruce conica. But I was thinking, I do want to get some trees like this for the border when we start making the border around the front. This is a false cypress lemon thread. Oh, it's only 48 inches from side to side, tall and high. That might be pretty to put in the front later too, but also not really seeing anything. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, another Japanese maple. That would be so pretty in a container.
I do like a Japanese maple.
Oh, wow. This is 12 to 15 feet tall, but it'll take a long time to get that. Definite maybe on the Japanese maple. Oh, the wisteria! Oh, because when we moved, the one that I had bonsai had died. What do you think about this? You don't know? Okay, not for now, probably. Not for now. Not for this project. Oh, these are rhododendrons.
Mm-hmm.
The snowball. Oh, I do love these. These are the plum yews. And they are very pretty when you put them in the landscape. Hey, what's that? This is a dwarf rhododendron. 12 to 18 inches tall.
So that's about you tall.
That would be so cute. In the front. Look at it.
Oh, I see it.
Isn't that pretty?
I do like a good purple bloom.
Okay. Okay, well, it looks like we don't have a lot to choose from. Why don't we go look in the houseplants and see if maybe I can play in the dirt with those?
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, there's a lot in here. I think I could have some fun in here.
Okay.
That's pretty. This is a corn plant right here. And it looks like it's underplanted with some pathos. And this is, oh, a croton. C-R-O-T-O-N. That's pretty. This is kind of what I want. This is kind of what I want to do. Oh, this is fun.
Only if you put a cactus in it.
This is pretty. Okay. Ooh, this is pretty. This is the pathos. Oh, this is the same ivy that I have in the planters already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is really sad. I need some water. What do you think about getting a big old palm tree?
We just got rid of the banana trees. Are we trying to...
Rick is not a fan of those big banana trees.
I don't want anything that makes us look like Florida.
Like Florida?
I like the elephant ears, though.
Yeah. This is a monstera. It's a pretty monstera. It's $29. These are... Ooh, this is pretty. Look at that. This is a Allegonia?
Allegonia?
How do you say that word?
Aglaonema. Aglaonema.
That's really pretty though. You see?
Oh, I see it.
Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, and it's got the pink stems. Oh, it's really sad.
It is incredibly sad. It is downright depressed.
That one looks better. That's very pretty. This is definitely a runner. It's $11.98.
There you go.
Ooh. You know, I could plant the Greenstalk and plant strawberries in my pink Greenstalk. Oh, they have asparagus.
We need to open up a vineyard to grow us our own grapes.
Do you want to?
I
want to do
love
grapes.
that.
Oh, how fun would that be?
Especially if you could get those cotton candy grapes.
I don't know where you would buy
I
that.
don't either.
The cotton candy grapes are really good.
They're fantastic. I could eat those for lunch.
Yeah, potato right here. For onions, not there. There's onions.
Where?
You know,
I didn't see them and that's this is like you can see them. There is another item. And then you know what.
all right. So, I don't know that I want to do grapes right now, but I love the idea
I do too.
of starting it out. We need to go home and really scout out where we want to put it. Actually, you know, grapes would be really fun on the trellis going into the garden.
Grapes would be really fun in the bedding.
Let's see what they have over here. Ooh, this is a dahlia. It is so pretty. It looks very candy stripey, like a candy cane, but pink. How fun is that?
So
Okay.
fun.
I know that I said I wanted color now, but I think I'm leaning towards planting bulbs. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think February is the
Do you like this?
I like that.
You like that? Oh. Maybe I just want to go home and plant bulbs.
Get your color and a delayed reaction.
Like plant these in front of the garden.
Sure.
Wouldn't that be pretty? Oh, I do not want to get this. This has fungus on it. I don't know if you can see that, but always, always check your bulbs. So they didn't have anything for a color project, so I got some house plants. I'm really excited about it. I have a Allegonomia, I don't know, but it's really pretty. And then I have a Rex begonia, because how can you go wrong with that? So let's go home and plant them.
Yay.
Hi guys, welcome back. It is a week later from the Shop With Me episode. Actually, that was Sunday and it's the following Saturday. But today I am going to pot these up and I'm really excited about it. So if you'll remember, we got, look at this, it's so beautiful. Isn't it so beautiful? And look at the stems. The stems are red and under, it's so beautiful. This is called a Rex begonia, and it likes bright, tolerates medium light, and it likes to be watered weekly and to keep above 50 degrees. So this is a perfect plant for a house plant. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna clean it up and get all the, whenever you buy a plant, there tends to be a little bit of stuff. So I'm gonna clean out all the debris, and look at all the new growth in there. Can you see that? Ah, right there. Yay. This makes me so happy. Like, the wintertime makes me so glum sometimes. Well, most of the time. But so I was thinking I'm gonna use this pot. How fun is that? I don't even remember where I got this. And put that in there. And then we're gonna take this pot. Isn't that pretty? I got this at home, like the store at home. I think that's so pretty. And then this one will go in there. Isn't that so pretty? So this is Allegonia. This is what it says right here. And it says that it cleans the air, is stylish decor. It likes anywhere between 60 and 90. It does not like a cold draft and maintain moderately moist soil. So that really just means I need to stay on my game watering it. which is kind of touch and go, honestly. So I'm going to clear out the debris from the bottom of these. I'm so excited. These are so pretty. I'm a really big fan of foliage. I think foliage is a downplayed part of your garden, like your outside garden, and design in gardens. A lot of people tend to skip over it, but you can have so much fun with foliage. Like this year I found, or this past fall, I found a new cultivar of a gardenia that has variegated leaves, and I just love that. I did that for a client. It was really neat. Okay, so she's pretty much cleaned out. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I gotta think of a name for her. So I'm gonna put her in here. So whenever you're up potting or literally up potting, when you're putting a house plant into a new pot, some people will take their nursery container and just drop it down in there. I don't like to do that because it's more maintenance for me. So what I like to do is I take the plant out of the nursery container. Like, see, not a lot of roots there. There's a ton of plants in here. I really could divide it and make a whole situation, but I ain't gonna. And then I fill up the bottom of the pot, okay, until my nursery container can sit on it. And then I just kind of pack it. So my soil, this is potting soil. My soil is moist enough to stay together. It's pre-moistened, and then it just kind of makes a clump, but I cannot squeeze any water out of it. It's just moist. Okay, and so I'm gonna pack around the sides of this pot. And then, so I created kind of like a little crevice, like a little indentation. And so then I'm gonna take and put my plant right down in that hole. I gotta make sure that I have it the correct size so that she'll just go right down in there. She's so pretty. And then I just kind of top it off a little bit, but I still want a little ridge around the top so that when I water it, the soil doesn't come. See? And then I gotta wipe her down. Look, how pretty is she? Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Begonias are so great. I love them so much. Okay, so she'll be pretty happy in this. I only went a little bit bigger than the pot size. See the diameter there? Well, you can't now, but. So you don't want to go too much when you're potting houseplants because they don't really grow that quickly. But anyway, so here she is. We'll get her potted up and then we will water her in, okay? And then the same goes for this guy. Now this guy has a hole in the bottom. She doesn't. And I didn't really make it a priority to put a drain hole in the bottom. What is the matter, baby? Because she is okay with having a little bit more wet of soil. So I just need to water sparingly with that. Okay, so with this one, we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take her out. Ooh, look at the roots on that one. Okay, we're gonna put her aside for a sec. And then, I don't really like when you buy house plants at a big box store. They have those little granular fertilizer things in it, which is okay. I just prefer not to use those. I like to use organic fertilizer. Do y'all see Splinter? Splinter, what are you doing? they're shooting, and so I live in the country. People would do all kinds of stuff in the country. So again, I'm just going around and I'm packing the sides of the soil up on the pot because it's damp enough to where it's kind of moldable like that. And then I want to make sure that it's even so that when I put my plant in, look at her. I'm just gonna kind of tease the roots just a smidgen. There's so many in here. I could divide this. Maybe next time. Then you just kind of tuck her in like that. And then put some soil around top. Cover all the roots. I almost wonder if I should have put her in the bigger pot. There we go. So I'm going to feed these with a liquid fertilizer and let them sit outside to drain. And then I'll put them inside and place them. Okay, so I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to fertilize these, but this is what I use. This is the Alaska fish fertilizer. I'm not a big fan of using a bunch of different products for a bunch of different reasons. So this is my main liquid fertilizer. So what I do is when I'm doing houseplants, I do kind of half the amount of what I'm doing that I would do for if I was watering or fertilizing my garden or hanging baskets or containers. So I just put a little bit. This is a 2-gallon container. And that's kind of score, just a little poop. Probably, I guess, like a tablespoon.
A little poop?
A little poop? Is that what you said?
That's what you said.
I said a little boop.
Okay.
And then I fill up the container. Okay, so the main thing that I want you to take away from using this right here, once you mix it, it should not smell. So if you've mixed it and it still smells like literal what this is, you've mixed it too heavy, so dilute it just a little bit more. So I'm going to switch this over and rinse off my pot. So I want them nice and pretty to go inside. And then this is really full. This is way too much for these 2 plants, but I'm gonna fertilize what I have in the greenhouse with it. But you just gently pour through the top, let it puddle up on there, and then soak into your plant, okay?
Wick it.
Wick it, exactly. I guess I should have rinsed it off before I did this, or after I did this. So you want it to just gently soak in. And the important thing here is to make sure that your soil level is moistened throughout. So you don't want to have any kind of dry pockets in there at all. So that's why you want to go slow. And it's a little bit easier with this pot because it has the drain hole. This one does not, but the I didn't mention this earlier, but the nursery pot and the soil was already about the same moisture level. So I'm just gonna top this off. Also, this works better if you have a smaller watering can, which I do, but I didn't go get. And there we go.
Huzzah.
Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoy what you saw. It was just a fun day of shopping around and then playing what I got. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, because the bulbs and things that I got in last week's shopping trip, we're actually going to be planting in the upcoming week. And so I'll show you guys how to walk through that. So it was a fun trip. I stayed within budget. I was very excited about that. And I got some now fun, and then I got some future fun. So I think that was a great try. So you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.